I can't believe how good he's being. Normally he'd be absolutely losing.
He's fine. He's a teddy bear.
His shit. No, he's a smiling assassin, is what he is. He lures people into a false sense of security, and they think, oh, he's all cute, and then they get close, and he's like, rah, 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 rah.
That's okay. We can definitely.
We have ways.
We have ways of making him talk, but no, he'll be absolutely fine. We'll see what's going on. What is his issues? Obviously, men.
Yeah, men and children he hates. So it's just both of us. So I'm a single parent, so it's just me and him in the house.
Parent?
Yeah,
Oh, that was brilliant. I've not heard this one.
And yeah, so he's got an issue with reactivity that I've noticed, which has been developing and getting worse. And I think it is mostly leash reactivity.
Yep.
Because he goes off to daycare, he's in a field with 40 other dogs. They said they've never seen any kind of aggression from him, any reactivity. He's fine with my dog sitter. So very specifically seems to be leash reactivity and with me. It's something to do with me, definitely. So we can be on a lead and he can see another dog in the distance and he absolutely loses his mind. He goes from like 0 to 100. He sometimes does this thing where he goes into quite a passive position where he'll lie down until the other dog gets close and then he jumps up and gets in its face. So he's nearly got himself in a few fights doing that. So yeah, just lots and lots of reactivity.
Should be relatively cut and dry. It's a doodle that barks and is probably a little bit spoilt.
Just because he's named after a shoe designer doesn't mean he's spoiled. Are you spoiled?
No, but the fact you called yourself a parent would indicate that he is. The way it works is we, first of all, get him out, let him stretch his legs, have a little sniff around, so he can, obviously he's been in the car for 2 hours. I'll also at this point be able to see how your lead walking is, what tools you're using, and then we'll get a dog out and we'll see what you do, what he does, what his kind of threshold is, and then I'll have a better understanding of what's going on, and then we can go from there.
Assuming we can get him to walk. He's built for cuddles, not cardio.
Let's get him out of the car.
Come on then, mister. I've tried all your stuff from your videos online. Don't seem to be getting anywhere.
Perfect.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, mate.
Let's go, bud.
You're not that bad, are you? So the reason nothing's working is because people try our videos, but how many videos have you seen where the dog's on a harness attached to the back?
Yeah. Do you mean it's meant to be at the front? The hook at the front?
Just in general, how many videos have you seen me with a dog?
You've normally got the thing.
Yeah. The answer is 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why it doesn't work. So the videos I show, the pulling up, the keeping the dog by your side and all that, the reason it's not working is because you're using a tool that we don't use in any of our videos, and that's why it doesn't work.
So even if you have a harness that's got the hoop on the front, that still doesn't work.
It can do,
attach the lead to the front.
but I very rarely will use a harness by itself.
Okay.
If you see me using a harness, it's normally in conjunction with a collar. So I have one attached to the harness, one attached to the collar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just walk down here. He's absolutely good as gold. See how he starts to back away? And look. Yeah. And do this, hold my hand out, he wants to come closer, but then it puts him in an uncompromising position. Yeah, see, look, straight away. Yeah, whereas if you just ignore him, he can then just come over and do his own thing, per se. But people want to always interact. Oh, hello. Yeah,
especially because he's cute and fluffy.
Yeah. See how as soon as I did that, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, now, just pop his lead.
Yeah.
Right, in your right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stand by his side. Shorten up his lead.
Is it tighter or just?
Just shorter, and keep him there. Don't let him go in front of you. And yeah, he's cute. But as soon as I walk towards you, I want you to just take one step in front of him, like that. Yeah, so bring him behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And hello, in front, and relax. Just pull up on his lead a little bit. Tell him enough.
Stop.
And then look at me. He needs to learn that you've got his back. When he's there, no one can touch him. When he's out in front of you, everybody can touch him. Yeah. The reality is, he is nervous. He's nervous, but he's curious. And because he's curious, people think he wants to say hello. So that's it, perfect. People think he wants to say hello to him, or they see him and he's cute and they want to say hello to him. But he needs you to advocate for him. So just wander around a little bit, and as soon as somebody starts to come towards you, we're going to change his harness in a minute, but see how he's out in the open? I can go straight to him, yeah? And look, see what happens. You need to be aware of that. So as soon as I'm like, oh, hello, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Because he's behind you, he has nothing to fear. Because what you said is, I've got this, chill out. Now he's using his nose, being curious. But that little position with having him in front of you is the difference between him reacting or not. His lead on his harness as normal, how you normally would.
On the back?
Yeah. Because I actually want to see what he's like when he sees the dog first.
Oh God, he's going to lose his mind.
Let's go and stand on the grass.
Okay.
So look, you see straight away the dog's out in front of you.
Yeah.
And you see now it's on the back clip harness.
Yeah. That's exactly what he...
Yeah. So there's nothing you can do in that sense other than pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Yeah. So let's change that.
No. Away. Away.
This is a slip lead. So this will actually, contrary to belief, stop him choking as much, because when he does pull, all that pressure's going on the bottom of his throat.
Okay.
I want something that's going to distribute that pressure evenly all the way round.
So do you want this one off then?
I want you to first put this on Manny's head,
Okay.
over the top of Manny's head.
Yeah.
Make sure it's above his collar, so can you just check it's not strapped on his collar in any way, shape or form?
Nope.
Nope. Slide that all the way down. So this is much easier to unlock him when he gets stubborn and he can't slip it. Yeah. Although ironically Manny just walks nicer with me.
Because he's scared of you.
No, because generally if he's scared he would just... So now I can, there we go, just unlock it. Now I can apply gentle pressure.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you lazy, Manny? So look, in this sense, just a little bit of pressure. There we go, and unlock it. Not dragging. Good boy. Little bit of pressure. Good boy. Does that make him stressed?
Yeah, so I try and avoid walking him in a big open field when it's going to be really busy and there's dogs off the lead everywhere and balls going everywhere, because he just loses his mind. And also, the pub. So, you know, I always wanted to be able to take him to the pub with me, but...
Oh, we can do that. We'll all sit down and have a cup of tea in a minute.
Every time a dog walks in, he kicks off. Or, you know, sitting outside cafes, every dog that walks by kicks off.
Yep.
And he can be fast asleep, but the moment a dog goes by...
But that's when he's at his most vulnerable. So dogs are most reactive at the start, and then when they actually finally pluck up the courage enough to switch off, that's when they struggle. Karen, can you bring out a dog, please? So I've changed Manny to a slip.
Yeah.
To give me a little bit of added control. Because on his harness, he's learnt to kind of hunker down, right? So I just want to be able to control him just a little bit better.
Yeah.
So he knows something's happening over there already. So right there, change the tool, you can often change the mindset. Look at the position. So the position he was in on the back of the harness, he was in front of you. Walk towards me a little bit, Karen. In front. Not trying to hold his attention. That's where we go wrong. I'm not going, watch me, watch me, watch me. I'm not saying you should never try to practice that, but I'm not waving a treat under his nose trying to hold his attention. I want him to actively look. The reason I step in front like that is just to break that initial fixation. Yeah? Come towards me. Good boy, Manny, having a sniff. It's not bad, is it? Give it in. Let's go. Good boy, Manny. Aww. Now we can go, aww. Look at Manny. So you take Manny where you want Manny to go.
Okay.
And it's literally like 2 fingers. Relax your left arm a little bit as if you're carrying a bag. Shorten up that lead in your left hand a little bit more. So if Manny goes in front, you can pull up. And we'll go to the right a little bit.
Lost control already.
That's all right. There we go. Bring him out to your left. Bring him out to your left. Head up, shoulders up. Put the whole lead in your left hand.
The whole lead?
The whole lead, there you go. Head up.
My head up.
Your head up. Head up. Because in order for Manny to follow, we're going to walk this way. Manny's just following you.
Okay.
Yeah. In order for Manny to follow you, he needs to feel that you know what you're doing. Yeah. It's a case of fake it till you make it. Let him believe. Go that way. Yeah. If you're staring at him, if you're staring at the ground, if you're staring at something over there, if you're holding a lead across your body like this, if your arms are out like this or out in front of you, none of this is screaming, "Mum's relaxed." Now, he struggles to relax outside the house. He can't relax if you're not. So look, when he's like that, there we go, sorry. Oh. So when he's like that, there we go, just unlock it, then relax your arm. That's it, and then relax. So it's subtle communication.
Okay.
If you shorten up that lead in your left hand a little bit, there you go, then you'll be able to turn it off much quicker. So nice and chilled. Nice. See that little step? Just stay nice and chilled. Okay. Yeah. Keep your arm. I'm going to move in front of you a little bit just so I can see. See your arm nice and relaxed. Yeah. Walk forward a little bit more, Karen. A little bit more. A little bit more. Stop there. Breathe. Breathing's important, you know.
What's he doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
He's looking around. He's reacting on the lead because he's terrified because there's no direction, and he makes all of those little choices. Then he's on a harness, he's out in front, bring him back. That's it, perfect. Don't let him go in front of you. Because what will happen, it's the same as when he approaches a person. The person then goes to say hello and he freaks out. He's curious about Mishka, but let him be curious from there. Because if he goes over to Mishka, he's going to quickly go, "Oh shit, I'm nervous," and then he's going to react like Manny. Now this is where we have to, this is why we have to be in control, because we are smarter than him. He doesn't always know what's best for him. Right now he thinks what's best for him is saying hello to Mishka, but he's going to get there and quickly go, "That was a dumb decision." You know, if Manny goes there, it's a dumb decision. So don't let Manny make that dumb decision. You keep Manny there. And you can just have a conversation. This is a species. Nice, good boy, Manny. This is a species that can sniff cancer. Yeah, he does not need to be in Mishka's face to say hello at this stage. He's not ready for that. What he needs is Mum to go, "I've got you. Stay there," and see how he's now sat and relax. He wouldn't get to that stage if he was there. He would actually go backwards because he would get there, bark, 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 run backwards. Bad experience. How about we go, "There's a dog. We're going to say hello, but we're going to say hello here. And this is what I want you to do." The same way as Karen is going, "This is what I want Mishka to do."